Hey, my friend Daniel here. Welcome to the channel. What is a 100% transactional compensation plan? Do they exist? Well, if you watch this video all the way through, I'm going to show you and kind of draw out for you here on the dry erase board what a 100% transactional compensation plan is. And we're going to kind of compare that to some other compensation plans that are out there and different styles of compensation plans, whether it be a unilevel, a matrix, or a binary. And I want to draw it out for you because maybe you're a visual learner like I am, and you can kind of see it for yourself and really understand that. So it took me a long time of being in the network marketing space to find what would be considered a 100% transactional compensation plan. So that specifically here is the unilevel that I work with right now. So I'll just kind of draw this out here, and this is going to go to out to infinity. So I'm just going to put INF here so you can kind of see infinity. So meaning like there's no cap. It literally never ends. It just goes out to infinity and beyond. Okay. Now, before we get to that, I want to talk about now there are specifically unilevels out there that do have a cap, and I've been part of other unilevels that they cap out at 10 or they cap out at 100 or they cap out at whatever, but there are unilevels that do have caps. But let's take the matrix for example. So as an example, we'll do this one first. So a matrix, now whatever the matrix is, okay, if it's a 3 by 10, if it's a 3 by 12, if it's a 2 by 16, whatever it is, there's always you right at the top, and then you have your first couple of levels here. Now, what we're talking about in this video is the ability to earn on literally every single person on your team, whether you sponsored them or not. In other words, 100% transactional. So I'm just going to put right up top here 100%. So we're all on the same page. What is the theme of the topic of this video? And I want you to understand and maybe think about with your compensation plan, the one that you have, whatever your company is, whether it be affiliate marketing or network marketing, are you earning on every single person that ever came in after you in your line of descent? Okay, whether you brought them in or somebody else did. So I've been part of matrices, and we'll just say hypothetically that this is a 12 level matrix, goes down 12 levels deep. Okay, and then down here you would have like your 13th, 14th level, whatever. So we know that, and I've been part of matrices where, if you have people that are building down here, down beyond your cap, your 12th level, when they renew every single month, you don't get paid on them. So you could have people on your team. As an example, I had about 2,000 people in a previous matrix, and I had several of them beyond 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th level that I was not getting paid on every single month because they had gone beyond my matrix. Also, other things that can happen inside of your matrix, you could have holes, you could have people quit, you can have people cancel, and then when there's no compression in your matrix, the people that are down below the matrix, if there's compression, they could end up coming into your matrix. But if there's no compression, and I've only seen very, very few matrix compensation plans out there that actually have compression and do it the right way. Okay. So, you could get paid on everyone that's in your matrix, again, pending you don't have a lot of cancellations and people quitting. Compression is going to be a factor, but it's not going to be a true 100% transactional compensation plan if you're not getting paid from the people that are, beyond the cap of whatever your compensation plan has. Now let's go over here and take a look at a binary. So similar concept here with a binary. You have one leg, you have two legs, bi meaning two. So, and you always have a weak side and a strong side. So I'm just going to put a W for weak, and I'm going to put a strong side over here. Doesn't matter how big your strong side gets. Okay. In most binaries, they either do cycles, it might be a 6 on one over here compared to 2 cycles on the other, and then you get a commission. It could work like that. I've seen some binaries that work that way. Or you get paid on the volume, as an example, on your weak side. You typically always get paid off of your weak side. So you could have a monster team building down here. You could have hundreds of thousands of members on this side. But when they renew every single month, you are not getting paid because they are on your strong side. So it could be a massive team that you've built or a massive team that somebody else has built, and you're not getting paid on them because they're on your strong side. And again, you only get paid on the volume on your weak side, which is kind of over here. So this is, I've been part of binaries before. They can be lucrative if, and there's a big if, they're built correctly. And if they start getting built incorrectly and they start, you have one leg that completely takes off, you could be leaving a lot of money on the table when you're only getting paid on your weak side. Okay. So I want you to think about your compensation plan, and I want you to think about this phrase right here, 100% transactional. So the compensation plan that I use, and I'll leave an end card here at the end of this video so you can see it for yourself. But the compensation plan that I use, so let's say you start here, you're way over here on the side, and then you sponsor someone, okay? Everyone that you sponsor is going to be in this line right here. This is your unilevel. So meaning they're all people that you personally sponsor. Whether you sponsor 10, you sponsor 1,000, they're just going to go out in one straight line. And then when they start sponsoring people, okay, they're going to sponsor people who sponsor people. And then that could carry down, not everyone's going to take action. We understand that, right? But certain people could go and take an action and bring in other people, okay? So here's 100% transactional compared to not being transactional. And again, these people could go out this way too, whatever. So first off, you're going to get paid on every single person that you bring in. You're going to get a direct commission. And pardon, I know that it's getting a little messy here on the board, but you can understand where we're going here if you watch this from the beginning. You're going to get paid on every single person that joins. Now, the day that they join, this is 100% transactional. The day that someone joins, whether you brought them in or not, if it's all your people, you're going to get a direct commission. If someone else joins the day that they join, you also get a commission, okay? So now it's the people who brought in people who brought in people. It doesn't matter how far down it goes, because remember, it gets paid to infinity, okay? You get paid on every single person the day that they join. Every single person, no matter how far away from you they are. They could be 10 people away from you or 10,000 people away from you. The day that they join, you earn money. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So that right there. Okay. I don't know what just happened with my little draw tool right there, but that is what happens with a true transactional compensation plan. Okay. You get paid every single time someone joins. So cha-ching. Now, the cool part is 100% transactional compensation plan. Every single month when they renew, every single person, when they renew a month later, doesn't matter if you brought them in or somebody else brought them in. When they renew, okay, every single month for eternity, down through infinity, okay, when they renew, you make money, okay? So the whole point of this is, think about the compensation plan that you have. Think of the business model that you have. If you're building a large team, you could be leaving a lot of money on the table. And that's what I realized over the years is having different styles of compensation plans. I've been part of binaries where I've had one leg just go absolutely crazy, and it was huge. It was a monster leg, and I wasn't getting paid off of any of it because that was on my strong side, and I was leaving a lot of money on the table. I've been part of matrices where I've had big teams build outside of the matrix, and I'm not getting paid on those people every single month because, again, they fell outside of the matrix. So I don't want you to leave any money on the table. If you want to see the compensation plan that I use, I'm going to leave an end card here at the end of this video or link in the description down below. If you have any questions on compensation plans, I'm going to leave my phone number right here at the top of this video. You can send me a text message. You can literally ask me anything. But this whole video here is just for, kind of insight, education, experience that I've learned over the years of being in multiple different network marketing companies, and to really truly discover what is an incredible compensation plan. You can go ahead, click the link in the description down below, or hit the end card right here at the end of this video. So if you made it to this point in the video, do me a favor, go ahead, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you get notified anytime I upload new content. You, my friend, will be the first to know. So appreciate you watching, my friend. Hit that end card to learn more, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.